How does this volumizing texture spray compare to these other ones that you can get on Amazon? We're going to break it down, give you guys everything you need to know, so when you are putting this in your hair, you know what you're getting. Now, let me start with some of the pros, and then I will dive into the cons towards the end and compare them to these while I'm at it. One of the pros of this one is I really like this little spray nozzle right here that you can spray into your hair. I don't know why, I just feel like it's a lot easier than putting it in your, like, I think it's easier to get it inside of your hair than to put it in your hands and try and rub it in your hair. So I really like the spray. I'll just hold it up and I'll just like kind of spray it around, and I think it works really well. So that's a huge pro for the Simpletics Texturizing powder. I don't think it has like a smell. In fact, let me test this. Yeah, it doesn't really have a smell, and I think that's great too. And it does exactly what you need it to do. I've got very thin, straight hair, and when I use this, it makes it so I can style my hair any which way, which I really like. Now, I will say all of these powders, I think they actually all are great. Like I'd be lying if I said, oh, I would never buy this one. This one's trash. They all do, like I would use any of them before not using anything. I think it definitely adds some good texture to my hair. Now, I'll dive into some pros of these other ones. I love the smell of this one. I think it has a really good smell. It's almost like a cologne smell. So if you're looking for like a good smelling texturizing powder, this one's great. It doesn't have the spray nozzle. This one has a spray nozzle, but I think it squirts out like a lot at a time. In fact, I will show you. I just used it, and you can see inside my hair that white deep inside there. Obviously, when you have like the hair lading over it, you can't really see that. But that is going to lead me into my con of this one. With the spray, you can't get like because it's not like a liquid, you can't get the same amount in every single spray. It's going to be different every single time. For the most part, it's fine, and usually I'll just like, but like every so often, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. Every so often, you'll just get like a random like it'll like clog or something, and you're just getting air, and then all of a sudden, just a ton comes out, and that's when you get those like white patches. And there's been probably, I mean, I've used this for about 6 months now, and I think there's been twice when I've showered, gotten out, dried off, like did everything, and then used it, and then I had one of those crazy moments, and I had to get back in the shower because I didn't want that white splotch. But for the most part, I've really enjoyed it, and I actually would say, unbiasedly, so far this has been my favorite of all of these. Just keep in mind that sometimes more comes out than you want, and so a quick, if you're worried about it, like just spray it in your hands, and then you can put it in your hair, and that works too. I personally, I mean, I guess I just risk it, and once every 2 months, something will happen. But usually I can tell, like, now that I've used it enough, like it's been a while since it's happened, I can usually tell when that's gonna happen. But wanted to at least address that so you know what you're getting before you get it. And yeah, I think that's everything that you need to know. Hopefully this video has been helpful, and yeah.